think I had the best shower I've ever had in my whole life. Been like 40 degrees today. Made it to Dijon. Dijon. Famous, obviously, for the Dijon mustard. Still love ringing the church bells in the French villages. We've come from Beaune, which is about an hour south of Calais. We'd been there before, and then we'd gone back to the UK, and then we'd come back to there, because that was just a really nice, reliable Airbnb. The cleaner was lovely, and we didn't get a bad review for having a few crumbs on the floor or a little bit of grease in a pan after cleaning up for an hour. Thank you, Francois. The place was immaculate, so it's just standards, isn't it, I guess? If there's crumbs everywhere, they're not going to notice a few crumbs, but if there's no crumbs, they'll notice a few crumbs. But yeah, so we stayed there a couple more days because we weren't sure what to do. And we decided not to go to set. So Dijon was kind of the middle ground between Beaune. There's just nothing going on other than this good Airbnb and a nice garden. So because we've got our food in our fridge, it's great. But there's not even a boulangerie, pizzeria, no nothing. Nada, zip, tidak. But it served its purpose and it was nice. The cleaner was lovely. Cleaner was lovely. We caught her again this morning, just saying it was going to be very hot today. So we've had set up about 10 a.m. and got here about 5:10, so about 7 hours. It was about probably 5 hours, five and a half hours of driving, and then 2 or 3 stop-offs, a few little stop-offs and a bigger stop-off. The lunch place was just closing at 3 on the service stations. I do love the French. They actually have real food, kind of real food, not just fast nonsense in the UK, but it does appear like places like McDonald's have been taking over it, and Burger King. But yeah, we're in, again, the middle of nowhere. It's just like you drive for 7 hours and then you get here, and this Airbnb, it's check-in at 4 or 5. This one was 5, check-in at 11, but we got it at 5:10 anyway. So, but you just basically get here, get everything you need out, try and get showered and set up for bed, have some food, go to bed, wake up, and then it's just like unloading the van, loading the van. The van is just like, it's the garage is good. We've got the bath there. Vita's had a bath. The boxes are good, but there's just stuff everywhere. Like we've tried really hard to try and organize everything, but we're still very new to this. So it's nice that we've got space though, and just like space to put everything, laundry bag, and just. But you just like when you've been driving and then you're in and out of a place and you've not got a lot of time, you just chuck it all in. Yeah, I'm exhausted. It's been 4.5 months of exhaustion. And I finally feel like we might be getting there soon, to a place of relaxation. The windscreen the windscreen wipers wouldn't even sort it, absolutely covered. But yeah, it's been 4.5 months of chaos, and we've got a big drive tomorrow, but then hopefully we will arrive in set, and we will then be able to start living the life that we planned to live in January. So yeah, I'm really hoping for a nice night's sleep. I'm on a sofa bed, and yeah, I mean the French rate's great. The tolls are expensive. The tolls had like a 30 euro bill and a 40 euro bill, I think, today. Quite a bit. So it might be like 180, 200 euros to use the roads from basically the north to the south. And some people were like, oh, avoid the tolls, they're really expensive. And it's like, well, you could look at it that way, but we're not flying, and we're not taking a boat, and we're not taking a helicopter, we're taking a van. with our stuff in, which is slow moving. So you could avoid these toll roads in France from north to south, but you would be wasting 6, 7, 8 hours basically. So to spend a couple of €100 to save 8 hours in your van because the road's that good, like, what's that? €25 an hour to get there more speedily, and not to be. You would also save a lot of diesel because you're not on the smaller roads where you've got lots of stops, lots of roundabouts, lots of zigging and zagging. It's also more stressful. These roads are very stress-free. And also you have all of these air to this, air to that. There are all these lovely stopovers that are amazingly signposted, and they let you know what they've got. They let you know they have trees there. Fantastic. Trees. But they let you know if they've got toilets or like food or not food, or just like picnic benches for you to picnic, which we can. So they're very regular, and the services are not as regular as those, like these picnic little areas, normally with toilets at least and picnic benches and just a respite, are really regular. So I guess you're paying for that, and I'd pay for that because the services in the UK are just diabolical. It's just a how do I put this nicely? Well, it's just a rampage of just like convenience, sugary nonsense. Like, there's no healthy stuff anywhere, and there's not many about. So everybody's just rammed into these places, and it's just it just seems quite stressful sometimes when you stop over at the services and they're busy, and it's just like, oh god, where's the toilet? There's just hundreds of people coming in and out. But these rest stops in France are just like, oh yeah, let's go and take a chill. Let's go and take 20 minutes, put our feet on the grass and stretch our legs and just like zen out a bit. That's like, yeah. So you are paying these toll fees, and some people said avoid them, but they haven't quite weighed up all the factors now, have they? Because for me, to save on a journey of 10, 11 hours, to save 6 hours, you're saving a massive amount of time. You're decreasing your ride time by 30, 40%, therefore decreasing diesel and stress. But also you get these lovely rest stops, which have been fantastic today. They've been there because they're regular. We need to breastfeed more, it seems, when we're in the van. But yeah, we're learning. I mean, the van. Our first picnic today was just we were gonna pause the food that we made for the picnic and just have some food at this rest stop, but they were just closing because it was 2 minutes to 3, and she was like, "2 minutes, no, no." How do I say no? Just with your face. You've said it with your face. So, and then we looked at the baguettes and stuff, and they just didn't look good. So I was just like, let's have a bit of that rice and stuff, and then we need to stop off at Aldi anyway. So we're making do. We're learning. We're learning where stuff is now. We're better equipped to come in and out. Still a lot to do. Still a lot to evolve. But you can't evolve nothing, can you? That's been my whole philosophy. So now we've got the van and we've got our stuff in here. We can evolve it. I've been having some weird pain in my I felt like I bit my mouth or something, like in my sleep, like bit my lip or something, and then where's my gums in the back are all feeling really sore, and it's just really just not what I need right now. It's really odd. If it was at the top, it would have been like maybe I'd bitten it, but it just feels really sore, and I just don't know what. I just have no answer for what I've done other than like doing something in the night, which is just I just wouldn't do that. So yeah, a bit of a random side note, but I'm just sharing what's on my mind. I love these guys. They've got loads of great wood over there, all stocked up, and they've got loads over here as well. I got the van in this gate, like by the thread of a hair. I don't know how I'm going to get it out. I'm going to have to it's just really tight. They said there was space for a car or a truck. And we said, well, we've got a 6-metre van. They said, well, you can put it on the grass, which we've kind of done there, I guess, but it's getting in and out. Anyway, it's just new. It's good. That's great. All right.